Hello, hello. Good afternoon, everybody. How are you guys doing? So right now I'm checking the audio and then I will be checking the video to make sure that this live video goes pretty good. So finally today I'm done with my application. There is a grant in California and finally I'm done submitting. It was 3 hard weeks for me because I had to change my schedule. But at the same time, I'm so happy because I was able to meet wonderful providers around California, from the north to the south. An amazing journey because now I have a better relationship with each of them. So I'm so happy that I met many of you in our private consultations. Okay, so the video is good. Now let me check the audio to make sure that you guys can get this information, because as you guys know, this is a live video, so a lot of bad things can happen with the audio and with the video. Okay, so we're ready for the weekend. Okay. Hello, this is Leidy and welcome to another educational video. I'm a childcare provider in the city of Palm, California. I do this business for the past 10 years from my home. And let's see. Okay, so the audio is back. Today I'm going to be talking about what contains this record book, and this is mainly for childcare providers, and it's done by a childcare provider and also other professionals that I appreciate. There's a lot of people involved in this book, and it took us 6 months, about 6 months to finally finish. So today I will show you it's about 40 pages that you're gonna be able to see today. There's a lot of people who wants to buy and they want to know what includes. So it includes 5 sections, and I will be sharing all the information today so you are aware about what you're buying. There's also many people who already bought and they want to know how to use it. So I'm gonna be going a little bit like an overview on how to use it. But in the past month, I have done already 2 videos of 2 different sections, and this one contains 5 sections. Because of the time, I cannot do everything in once because it will be a video for more than 3 hours. So what I'm doing is I'm just making a small videos of different parts of the book. But today I will show you what it contains, this bookkeeping 2022. So I have the 2021 because I had to go back for a year, but what I'm gonna be showing you is the 2022. So are you guys ready? This one includes about 40 pages. So I'm gonna be sharing my computer. And before I start, I want to know from where is your childcare? Like, where are you located? If you guys can put it in the chat. At the end of this video, I will be answering questions. So if you are waiting for questions, it will be at the end of the video. So it will be any kind of questions regarding childcare. I invite you also to subscribe in my channel so you get an alert and it will tell you when I'm doing a live video like this one. During every time when I do a video, I answer questions and they are free of charge because right now I'm in the middle of my break, so I'm able to answer any questions. Now, if you guys need also a private consultation with me, Today I'm booked completely. Tomorrow I have, I believe, 2 different spaces. So just contact me in the email that I will be providing on the bottom, so we can schedule a meeting and I can help you to open your own childcare. I can also help you to open a preschool program, or I can help you to be more successful. There's a lot of topics that we can talk when we mention childcare. So now let me share my screen with you. So right now, everybody should be able to see that store called Teacher Pay Teacher. And the only thing that you have to do if you don't know how to find me is put my nickname. So Miss Leidy. And as you guys can see, it's gonna pop all my stuff here. So now I'm gonna go to the main store. And if you guys follow me here, you guys see in this one, you're gonna be able to be part of a raffle. Now, the first thing that is here is the handbook. Here is more the child care enrollment forms that you need when you have a new child. We also have the Spanish version of the handbook and the contract. Both of them are so important, so they're all together. And then I have here the 2022 book record keeping. And then the 2021 is here. So this one is here. And then the 2022 is here. The only thing that you have to do is you click here and you download it after you pay. The download is only for you. It's only for a single use. You can download this one many times, but it's mainly for just your business. I really appreciate that you do not share this with another provider, because the other provider can buy this. There's a lot of people that work on this project, and to respect their dedication and their hard work, it won't be nice if you guys go and give a copy to another provider when she can buy the rights to have this one. So this one is for a single use, includes 40 pages. And this is everything that it includes here. So here tells you a little bit about the categories and how is this, what it covers. Now, if you click here, you're gonna be able to download. This is how it looks mine. After I download, what I do is I put it in a binder. It cost me $3 at Walmart. And what I did is I just put it here, all the pages, and it's a lot of information. It's a lot of information. Last week, 2 weeks ago, I showed you already about how to do my the time and space. I also show you how to do the record keeping for the food program. I also show you guys how to do the calendar. So I have my calendar here with me. I have this one is the 2021 calendar, and I don't know if you guys can see it. Let me go here. Do you guys see? This is how it looks mine. This is the 2021. The 2022 is different. And 2 weeks ago, I already did a video about how I do it step by step, starting on January. But this is mine. I also have here the amount that the parents pay me. It's a lot of information. It's a lot of information, but also it's really important that we track all our expenses. 85% from my last survey have problem with their taxes. And it's because you guys don't document all the information, like for example, how many meals you give or how many times you are open, like from what time to what time. And most of the providers, what they do is they record their hours when the child is present, but they don't document their hours when the child is. So it's sad. But today, let me show you now the book. And I will show you page by page. I won't be able to go over, like, for example, every little page because the time is precious. So I need to go back to work. I have a meeting at 3 o'clock with one provider, and then 45 minutes later, I have all the way until 8 o'clock today. I will be really busy doing consultations, but I wanted to make this video because of the amount of people that they're asking questions about this new record keeper. Okay, so can you guys see it? I'm trying to share my screen. Okay, so by now everybody should be able to see it. And yes, the Spanish version is also coming up. And we are only accepting pre-order for the Spanish version. The English version, the 2021 and 2022 is already for sale. And you guys, the only thing that you have to do is 2 clicks. Just pay and download and start, print all of them, put them in a binder, 3-ring binder, and then you can start filling out your information. The most important is try to save money, please. Okay. So now this is how it looks. At the end of this video, I will be answering questions. It gives you also the table of content. It tells you about how to use it and why to use it. The different sections, there are 5 sections. And also it gives you a little bit more of the explanation of the worksheet that we have. The first section of this book, of this record, is the payment record 2021. We get paid in cash through Seal, through Venmo, from private families. So here you have for 14 children. And this is from January all the way to December. And how this works is here you put the child's name. I have 14 of them. And then you put the first week, second week, third week, fourth, and fifth. And then you do the total of November or December. So let's go back to the month that we are right now. So we are in March. So you just write it down, who pay you, how they pay you, and then you go to the next child. At the end, you have a total in March. You also have a total from the food program. For sure, if you are enrolled in the food program, you're gonna get every month some money. And if you're getting a grant, this is where you put it. You want to make sure that you're putting all the information, because sometimes you forget. We get grants and then we forget to report them. And some of them, they are tax, like you don't have to submit that in your taxes, but some of them they are. That's why you need to ask that to your accountant. A accountant who is dedicated only to childcare, he's gonna be able to tell you, you know what, yeah, this money, this grant, yes, you can deduct from your taxes, or you have to declare. Some of them, they have already a waiver that you don't have to do it. So it's gonna depend. That's why you need to find that information in the IRS or get that information from a professional who is always making sure about a new update that the IRS has. Now, this is how it looks, the payment record, and there are about 6 pages. Now, if you get subsidy, we also have a template just for subsidy, and this is from January to December, and there are about 3 pages. And also here you can include notes. For example, I didn't get paid on this day, or I got double pay on this day, or a particular month. Now, at the end of the month, I always give my parents a form. And this one, what I tell them is the amount that they pay me. I have a lot of families, private families, so they request my information, like my tax ID, my name, my address. And before they request, normally I give this form on this page on January 31st. That's the date I give to all my families. The second section of this record keeping is the meal records. It's so important to count how many meals you are serving to every child. This is how I use. And this is how it looks, the template. I print this one 5 pages every month. And then I use a pencil for this. And yes, I count it. Most of the time, I'm not sitting in a computer like I'm doing right now. Most of the time, I'm working with the kids. So during snack time, or after I'm done with, during nap time, or after I'm done with the childcare, This is the time that I do my record keeping. Why? Because I don't want to miss. If you wait for a whole week, you're gonna miss all this. Now, the next one is more about a template about what you can you are serving for lunch or for any kind of snacks or for dinner. This is how you prepare yourself. At the end of the year, you want to make sure that you are putting the whole total of how many meals, how many breakfasts you serve in January, how many lunch, dinners, and snacks. Every month you need to have the information. There's a total here, and that is the information that you're gonna provide to your accountant. So you give them, you know what, in 2021, I have served like about 8,000 or 5,000 meals. And here's a breakdown. Believe me, your accountant is gonna be so happy with you because he's gonna be able to make the right tax return for you. But if he asks you the question, how many meals have you give, and then you just give him a box of receipts without a number, it's gonna be harder. And that's the reason why you are paying way more for taxes. As a childcare provider, you make between $100,000 to $300,000 every year. But most of you guys are paying so much in taxes because you are not using all your deductions. There is so much to deduct in this business. You just need to have the right accountant, and you need to have also the right way to keep all your records and put them together for the end of the year. So this is how it looks. Now let's talk about time and space. I won't go every step because the time. I already did this video. I did, I believe, 3 weeks ago, where I went and I talk about how to deduct, how to record your hours. This is an example of 2022. This is just an estimate. So I always do 3 months. 3 months, like each month I do, and I count how many children were present, how many hours I work when children were not present, and then I just get an estimate. So according to, after I have done the 3 months, what I have, my total is, I worked in my childcare business 4,414 hours in a year. That's my calculation. But if you use this record keeper, you're gonna be able to get the right number. So this is my recommendation. Now here on the bottom, what you're gonna see is mainly talks more about the space in case you don't have all your information. 2 weeks ago, I show you how I do my calendar, how I record all the hours that I'm working when the children are not present. And also here, they want to know about your space. For example, how big is your home? How big is the area that you dedicate to your childcare? Or how big is your space in the garage that is dedicated just for your childcare? Your accountant wants to know that information. This is the Spanish version. Now, here is some ideas for you when you are working when children are not present. I'm giving you 20 tips. So you guys know, like every time you are doing a record keeping, that is that you're working for your childcare. Every time you're doing meal preparation, you're working for your childcare and kids are not present. Now, every time you're cleaning your childcare, just your childcare, I'm not talking about your bedroom. Every time you are taking a training or you are watching one of my videos, and after the video, you go and you do your homework. So if you're doing that, you can say that you work for when the children were not present. Now, if you get out from your house at that moment, you cannot deduct anymore. You can only deduct your miles if it was dedicated only for childcare purpose. So this is the Spanish version. Then if you work more hours, this is how you keep them. If you want to do by hours or by days, and then you get your calculation here. But my recommendation will be to use the calendar. There's a lot of people that they do not have the calendar. So for them, this will be another option. Now the calendar 2022 is red. It looks like this. What I just showed you, this is mine. So my calendar 2021, because I'm still trying to finish the 21. I'm gonna open really quick so you guys can see it. So this one is mine. So I have many months. So do you guys see? So this is mine and it's blue, and then the 2022 is red. So that's the difference. And these are about 12 pages. This is the 2022. Mine is done. So I did already 3 months, and now I'm ready to have an estimate or an idea what's going to happen at the end of the year. My recommendation will be try to do every month. 3 months, sometimes it won't give you the exactly number, just an average. But here, 2 weeks ago, I did already this video where I focus one by one, day by day. Watch the video. You're gonna love it. Now, these are the worksheets that your accountant is gonna request from you. Every accountant should have one of these. If yours don't have it, find another one, please. Or now you can print it and just fill out all this information and give that to your accountant. It will be so helpful because the majority of the accountants, sometimes my husband does taxes for childcare providers, and when they come to him, they come with no information. And it's sad because the provider is losing at that moment. So this is how my husband gets all the information so he can help to find all the deductions that is going to help to this provider to pay less taxes. So I won't focus on this page, all pages, because I'm going to make another video just dedicated to each page because there's so much information. But here is more about auto expenses. There's 2 ways. There's 2 different methods to do these taxes when we are talking about auto expenses. So it's the standard mile rate, the actual expenses too, kind of like the food program, not the food program, kind of like the meals, the meal counting. You have one that is the standard rate, and you also have the actual expenses. So you can do 2 ways. And then here is more about the second, which is actual expenses. And here you have to say how much did you spend in gas, oil, maintenance, insurance, registration. Is more information. Also, for sure, many of you guys provide transportation to school. So this is, and many times you as a childcare provider, you have to go to Target, you have to go to Costco, you have to go to the library, you have to go to the post office, you have to go to training. So this is where you put your run miles for every trip you do, and also how often, and then you get an estimate. Then the next one, for sure, you purchase large expenses, like for example, you just got a new playground or improvements and home repairs at your home. And let's not forget about the personal tax information. This is where you're gonna put if you did a donation, or how much did you spend in healthcare and your insurance. Now the next one, if you have a child, like if somebody who depends on you, or a child that is going to college, or you are going to college and you're studying. So this is where you put that information. And this is more about set hours. So if you have a business, a childcare business, and it has set hours, it will be a little bit easier. But my recommendation will be to use the calendar instead of this form. And last, there's an extra calendar for you to just make sure that you do and you mark all the days that you were closed. Okay, so this is how it looks, the book of 2022. Like I promised, it's here. And now you guys the only thing that you need to do is go to the store called Teacher Pay Teacher. and that's where you're gonna be able to find it. It's no secret. Everybody that already knows me, they know that all my stuff, all my products, including my lesson plan and everything, is on Teacher Pay Teacher. So I'm gonna go once again, and after this, I will be answering questions. So if you guys have questions for me regarding anything that concerns to childcare, I will be doing after this video. Then I invite you to follow me here. Every time you follow me, you are part of the raffle that I have. So when I reach 10,000 subscribers, I will be having another raffle, and one of them is coming from this group, from all the people who follows me, from all those people who purchase something and they give me a review. I also count those, so you have more opportunity to be in the raffle. And then if you need a handbook, it's here. If you need childcare forms when you enroll a new child, and also the preschool enrollment forms are here. We also have the Spanish version of the handbook and the contract. If you already bought the contract, you need to have a handbook too. Otherwise, it's gonna be incomplete. And last, here is the record 2021 and the 2022. Sorry, this is the 2022, and here the 2021. Yeah, so I hope you guys like this video. I try my best to make it faster because I know all of us, we have things to do. But I wanted to say thank you so much for always following me. I'm gonna be coming with another video, and this video is about my whole planning for the month of April. And then I will also focus on this book, and I will be talking more about what is time and space, how to do it, because many of you guys I know are having problems. So I hear you, and I'm here to give you and provide solutions that is going to help you to be more successful in the childcare business. So if you guys really like this video, I would like to hear what did you like the most about this book. And if you can put in a chat below, I read all those questions. I also invite you to subscribe in my channel and click the notification bell, which is going to give you an alert when I do another live video. I'm going to be checking now some of the questions. Let's see how many questions I have. In my Spanish video, I had so many questions, and I'm very happy that I'm free right now, so I can answer. So let's see. So here is from Alexander, and he says, "Hi, Leidy, will be the deadline be extended by any chance?" If we are talking about, it's gonna be what kind of grant, because there are many grants right now. But if you're talking about the California grant, no, tomorrow is March 25th. And the last time that you have is until 11 with 59 seconds, like minutes. So you need to try to put together your whole application and just submit before 12 midnight. Yeah, there is no more extension, but keep in mind that there is more grants coming up. There is the second round, so we just have to wait and pray that more grants come so we can apply. Don't wait until the last minute. This grant was open a month ago, so we had enough time. And if you, at this moment, you feel that there is no hope for you, my best suggestion will be just try to go online. Don't get nothing that requires permit. There's a lot of equipment that you can get, non-fixed and fixed equipment. That will be the best option for you at this moment. You can also put a whole classroom, an outdoor classroom outside. Just go check Lakeshore and check school discount supplies, because they have everything online. You can just screenshot, and you need 2 bits for that. So that is very easy to do. I can do this in less than 1 hour just to keep in mind, you need 2 bits for each thing. But now if you are waiting for a contract, that is gonna take weeks. Like I call about 6 of them, and only 4 of them show up, but only 2 of them gave me an estimate. So, okay, correction, we called to 7 of them. Yeah, so it's not easy, but there are many options that you can choose fixed items. Like, for example, I'm asking for a refrigerator, a stove, a microwave, washer and dryer. And what you need to do is just give a good justification why exactly you need those items and how it's going to help the kids 0 to 5 years old. That's the only thing that you need to do. Don't stress yourself too much. Don't overthink, because that's what I see the majority of the people doing, overthinking too much. This can be easy. Just make it easy for you. Okay, so I hope this answered your question. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for all the people who spends every week with me, listening to all the new things I bring. I really appreciate your time. I invite you to subscribe and like this video. And see you guys in the next one. So next week, I will be talking about my whole planning for the month of April. I will be showing you all the activities I'm gonna be doing for April. So I'm so excited about this video. And then after that, I will be also talking about tax related. Why? Because there's so many questions about taxes that I always get on YouTube and Facebook. So that is something that I want to focus, to be able to help you, to be able also to help me, because I'm a childcare provider as well. And we need to always do our records. That is later on is going to help us to have a better deduction and not to be paying so much money, because we need to value our time. We need to value our money, and we don't want to be giving because they accounted it wrong or you didn't do your right documentation, your right records. Okay, I hope this video was helpful to you, and if it was, don't forget to comment below. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys in the next one. Hasta pronto. See you soon. Bye.